People say that the penny is dead. That's the end of the world. R.I.P. the penny, right? But that is completely wrong for 3 main reasons. Reason number 1, the government isn't melting pennies, and they're not going into your house trying to find every penny that can possibly exist. Reason number 2, pennies are still a valid currency. You can go to the store and pay using all pennies if you want. And reason number 3, there are so many pennies that it took me over 6 hours just to estimate how many pennies are still in circulation. And that number is 547,442,858,676. And that is a big problem. That's enough for every US citizen to have just about 1,500 pennies. Now, that might not sound like a lot, but just imagine, every person you pass on the road, every person you see at the store, at the movie theater, on the airplane, at the park, at the mall, even that guy that still lives in your closet, they all own 1,500 pennies. Now just imagine that everyone takes their pennies to the store. It would be chaos. Well, it's not like it get any worse, right? I mean, they stopped minting the pennies in 2025. They even had a big celebration where they were minting the last pennies, called the Omega pennies, because they were stamped with the last letter of the Greek alphabet. And it's not like people paid millions of dollars for these pennies at auction, including a 24-karat gold penny. And it's not like they're going to be making these new pennies in 2026 printed with this exact design exclusively only for collectors to buy. It's not like that, right? Well, it is. But all that aside, I think there's something you should know, because apparently there's an argument where we don't even know what to call this coin. Is it the penny or the 1-cent coin?
In this corner of the ring, we have the penny weighing in at 2.5 grams. And in this corner of the ring, we have the 1 cent weighing in at also 2.5 grams. Now, I want a nice clean fight here, okay? Ready? Fight! It looks like we have a winner, folks. The penny! But in all seriousness, I did put a poll on my channel asking you guys what is this coin called, and most of you said the penny. Some of you the 1 cent, and others biodegradable zinc disc, which, in my opinion, if you guys can't agree on 1 cent or the penny, I think we can all agree on biodegradable zinc discs. Okay, maybe biodegradable zinc discs isn't the best solution. So what's the real answer? Well, it's actually both. The penny and the 1 cent. What do I mean by that? Well, here's my friend Quinn to explain.
My argument is that we should call this coin a penny, not a cent. And I think that this comment from one of my viewers summarizes the main point of this argument very nicely. The coin is called a penny, the denomination is a cent, denomination being the value of the coin. This actually makes a lot of sense, no pun intended. Quarters are worth 25 cents, dimes are worth 10 cents, nickels are worth 5 cents. And if we follow the pattern, pennies are worth 1 cent, not cents are worth 1 cent.
Thanks, Quinn. And now it's time for the question of the day. Okay, I think I just have time for one more question. You.
Thank you, sir. I hear, though, that you got rid of the penny, but soon you might get rid of the nickel as well. But we don't have to get rid of both these coins. We only have to get rid of half of each coin to put them together to make a whole coin. Let me explain that a bit better. It takes around 4 cents to make the penny, which means that since you're going to change the design for the 2026 penny anyway, just change it so that it says 5 cents instead of 1. And so we got rid of the nickel, and we got rid of the penny. But yet, we still have the nickel, and we still have the penny. So, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely going to save my pennies. Although, you can actually go to some certain grocery stores and cash them in, but I'm probably not going to do that.